Welcome back to the DOJ.
Let me introduce you to everyone here. We've got Eker, Destin, Kingston, and myself, Blaze.
All right, the topics we're going to be going over in this episode is the world's heart hatred and the anointing of Bethany.
We're going to start off with the world's hatred, and I'm going to read a couple of verses from it. If the world hates you, realize that it hated me first. If you belong to the world would love its own. But because you do not belong to the world, and I have chosen you out of the world hates you. Remember the word I spoke to you. No slave is greater than his master. If they persecuted me, they will also persecute you. If they kept my word, they will also keep yours. And they will do all these things to you on account of my name, because they do not know the one who sent me. So, pretty much, Jesus states that when Jesus says, like, the world, he means, like, others that don't follow him. And no slave is greater than his master. He's pretty much saying here that, like, Jesus means here that everyone is equal and no one has more power than each other.
What I also picked up on was while you were reading, you talked about how those who are like members or part of this world are loved by this world, but
Yeah.
that kind of contributes of how you get to the kingdom of God too, because if you're citizen or just member of this world instead of the one of the next, you're just gonna end up like staying here and like sin, because that's kind of what the earth is.
Yeah, I have something to go off of that. So, do y'all feel like people love more now or hate each other more now or back in the day? Cause,
I feel like now more because like now, like, people are able to do like way more impactful things with like all like the new technology and weapons that people have. So
Yeah,
I feel like hate is spreaded way faster now and it's more impactful now.
I feel like it's spreading more mainly because, like Eager said, there's way like more power and people have more, I guess, like access to each other.
Yeah, I definitely say there's more hatred in the world now than back then.
how do y'all think we can love each other more?
I think we could just do little things for each other. Like if you see somebody needs help, maybe just help them out without expecting something in return.
Yeah, I'd say just try to make person smile every day. You don't know like what they're going through, so you don't know what just a smile could help them out.
I also feel like as a society, like everyone's different. We're all different. We all have different beliefs, and that's one of the reasons we have like hate for each other, because everyone has different beliefs and not everyone respects it. So I think as like a society, we could come to like a consensus, like just about like just have one thing we all agree on, and that might be just kindness, like a way to treat each other, a way to like respect everyone's opinions.
Yeah, I completely agree with that.
All right. Let's now get into the second passage. The anointing of Bethany.
All right. Let me see. Then Judas the Iscariot, one of his disciples and the one who would betray him, said, "Why was this oil not sold for 300 days' wages and given to the poor?" He said this not because he cared about the poor, but because he was a thief and held the money bag and used to steal the contributions. So Jesus said, "Leave her alone. Let her keep this for the day of my burial. You always have the poor with you, but you do not always have me." In this section, Mary is washing Jesus' feet with perfume, and Judas chimes in and asks why she was keeping the perfume and why did she not sell it and give the money to the poor. Jesus then says, "Leave her alone. It was intended that she could save this perfume for the day of my burial." This shows Jesus' humility towards people, letting her keep the perfume while Judas is trying to steal it or use it for his own greed. This could be related to modern day. People act like they are doing good things just to do good things, but really they are making it for their own greed.
feel like that can relate to nowadays too because there's so like there's I feel like with all like I said earlier with all the different opinions and beliefs, everyone wants to like basically no one wants to listen to anybody. They want to have like resentment towards like the other belief and they may act like I don't know, they respect your opinion but really they don't.
Yeah, I also go like moral grandstanding where it's like they're doing something just so people can look at them and in a good light. Just like how you see most millionaires and billionaires. Yeah, they give money to charities,
Try
but
to act like they're good people, but
yeah.
try to like put like a good label at for themselves as like a good person.
Yeah, I feel like all celebrities are doing that now, you know?
Yeah, you see how like every time they give away, it's all in the news, and you never see when they're doing it anonymously. It's like they always want the fame for themselves, cause them giving the money to the charity, that's gonna go back in their pocket. That's more publicity.
Well, I
For
feel
them.
like another thing that could relate to is all these celebrities are posting like all this stuff, like rappers or just normal people posting all like this jewelry, like money, wealth, cars, houses. But like really, that shows the outside world that sure maybe they're good people. Well, maybe they've got like a lot of money. Maybe they're living like a good life, but that doesn't mean like they're happy too. You know?
All right. To end a little special segment here, we're gonna do a little saint of the day, and today's saint of the day is Saint Patrick. And now I'm gonna give you a little bit about himself. So we celebrate Saint Patrick's Day on March 17th, and the day commemorates Saint Patrick and the arrival of Christianity in Ireland. Celebrations generally involve public parades and festivals and the wearing of green attire or shamrocks. Besides Ireland, it's celebrated in the United Kingdom, Canada, Brazil, U.S., Argentina, Australia, South Africa, and New Zealand.
I got a little fact. Green was not the color St. Patrick wore. He actually wore blue, but despite that, green was used as patron saint, which is due to the important green holds for Irish people.
All right. I think it's going to wrap it up for us today. Thank you for listening.